should be good and live on both. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know I'm like, no one's here on YouTube yet. I doubt it. And Twitch obviously has no one because it's Twitch. Okay, so that gives me a moment to do a couple things. One, font size can be changed on this. Thank you. Two, I need to still set up stream elements. I need to make that adjustment right fucking now. I have 12 sponsorships. Oh, it's for the fucking Twitch side. So lame. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 4. And again, it's the lamest shit. It's the lamest shit in the world. Of course it is. Alright, so I know this works. So I'll test Twitch chat. I'll keep Twitch and YouTube separate currently. Oh, I misspelled test. Cool. Fucking lovely. Love that. Okay, it works. So I should be able to save. Copy URL. That's Twitch alerts. Which I also need to adjust that real quick as well. Twitch. Browser. Create new. Why the fuck? I fucking hate it. I hate it. Why the fuck does it not want to work? It's fine. I'll just... Man, that pisses me off. Okay, that's fine. Why does it go to entertainment every single time? I'm not an entertainer, damn it. I'm just not. That's not what I am. Let's see. Okay, everything's good on Twitch. I don't know why the fuck it's not showing stream chat for Twitch for some reason. I will search the problems later. Because honestly, I mean, no one's really watching from the Twitch side. It's more or less just me trying. That's all. So all I want to do is throw this here. Throw this up on the big screen. There we go. Good? Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. I'm glad to finally have it finished, but now I have nothing to freehand, sadly. I don't have jack shit to freehand anymore because that was the last of my freehand projects. Well, that's not true. I have some Iron Warrior stuff, but I don't know how I'm going to implement it yet. Okay. Everything should be good on that and that. Why the fuck does it say I'm offline? What in the hell? Okay, I'm not offline. Twitch is just being weird. I don't know. Twitch is a bitch. We have important shit to do. Wow, that really bled through. You can't even see what I'm talking about, but that's fine. How's it going, coffee? It is a early morning for me. And oh boy, do we got a lot of shit to work on this morning. We are going to do a random combat patrol game later today. I need to work on a custom board for custom terrain layout and all that bullshittery. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I feel like I need to do this the rest of the way for like the rest of the games we play of 10th edition. Do custom loadout, custom board loadouts. That way it's like not permanent. I guess I could do it with you guys specifically, because that way it's fair. It's 6:30 for you, only working a half day. Oh, so you're like East Coast. Oh my god, all this shit being moved around is really fucking with me. Alright, so that's that. Everything is on there. Good, 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 good. Let me quickly do this real quick. Control audio through OBS. Okay. So Twitch Alerts has its own audio now. And it should across the board. Let me test the Twitch Alert, because I don't want it to blow out anyone's ears. This is a warning. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's not that loud. I couldn't hear it, but that's fine. You gonna get that overtime? Oh, brother, I wish. I wish I got overtime. I legally cannot. Well, I legally don't. Because farms don't have to pay overtime. Not only that, I mean, I get to live where I work, so I get to live where I live for free. So I'm not gonna bitch about not getting overtime. Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. That's a problem. That was a problem that I've now fixed. So I do get to live where I do for free, so it's not all bad. One of these is not finished. This guy still needs to be finished painted. So we'll hit this one with copper. Copper, 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 copper. Where the fuck is... There it is. Oh, that also needs to go over there. You gotta be able to afford more Warhammer, brother. Okay, so various sun. It was a vicious sunburn. I usually I usually work outside, so I do know what you mean. But I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was kind of shitty due to a terrible sleep schedule, aka I didn't work many hours yesterday. Mostly I didn't work any hours yesterday, so due to a dog shit sleep schedule that is infuriating. But hopefully I'm back on track after tonight, or after today. Oh, why am I not using my thing? I want to keep YouTube side of things open. See, this is something that infuriates me. So YouTube has this overlay thing for OBS that like tells me how many people are here Yeah, we're continuing to work on the red corsairs. I was able to test out the paint scheme, but using blood red paint instead. Um, yeah, using this instead, and this is a lot easier to use than that fucking marker. So this is really awesome and really easy. Oh, this is the Robo Leg Man. He also has parts of Mark III armor on this part of his body. Fuck yeah. There's that. And I tell you what, putting the red on looks so good too. Honestly, it dims down a little bit, and I don't know how to fight that, but that's just a problem I'm gonna have to deal with. Using red corsairs as a base, I could see it. I could see it. The problem is though, like, using the models themselves, unless they are, unless you're running specifically, like, if you're gonna run them as legionaries, then you can't. Because you gotta pay quadruple the amount of legionaries to run 10. No, you gotta pay quadruple to run 20. Yeah, 20 legionaries. And that was kind of my beef with the whole red corsairs being crazy priced to start with. Yeah. I gotta think of, like, I will say there is a kit bash I want to do that's $400 ish, and it's between a Chaos Space Marine on Lord Discordant and an AOS mini where he's like on a dragon. It could be like a fallen salamander. Oh, now that I think about it, that's a really fucking cool kit bash. Fuck. Okay. Done, done, done. We're gonna leave some parts black, of course. Fuck yeah. I have no idea what other big kit bashes I'd like to do. I know Abaddon's a classic kit bash. A lot of people kit bash Abaddon for like a generic Chaos Lord, and I do see it. It's a very cool kit bash. Four drops of blood red speed paint is all we'll need. We'll let this dry for a moment. Plus, I got a drink here that I want to drink, and I want to check something on my phone real quick. That's good. I'm starting to wonder if I should do like a Facebook account for the channel as well. That way I can have it set up as well. Which just reminds me, I've got to post something on Instagram. That's alright, we gotta let that dry. I gotta let that dry. Give me a second. Instead, shorts. Download. Oops, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. By the time I get done with this, it'll be right back to it. On line 1. Copy. Yeah. Don't fucking crop it. Why the fuck are you cropping shit? Fine. Paste. There we go. As long as it doesn't cross post on Facebook, which is I've only had to do that once and it pissed me off doing that because it's not supposed to. Okay. All right. Two expensive kit bashes. You've wanted to throw a couple 30k Dark Angels into bits under 40k ones, make them more unique inner circle companions, really making them resonate. See, I want inner circle companions to do like kit bashes for Death Watch and like kit bashes for like stuff like that. It also makes the successor chapters way easier and way cooler as well. Okay. I love how this just straight up looks like blood. It's that dark. It doesn't look red at all. But as soon as I pick it up with the brush and put it on there, it's just instantly bright red. God, it looks so good. It's like the perfect color. So good. They are an awesome kit, and I need to get them for kit bashing. I've known for a while I need to get them for kit bashing. I should have got them to kit bash that Dark Angel thing. Yeah, brother. It is looking good. Good morning, Russell. No, I don't need the copper. It's so much nicer to be able to do this without having to use the fucking markers, because those markers are a pain in the ass when, especially when they like take the undercoat off of the mini. This does not. And I can slap it on as thick as thin as I want to. It's just so much easier. So I did do a little update video on how I paint my red corsairs. Just so if people do want to recreate it, they have the easy opportunity to. And I love it being super easy. It also just looks good. It looks significantly better than I thought it would, so when it looks that good, I can't be anything other than happy with it. Now, do we still have like trim and stuff to paint? Yeah, but The red was the biggest thing that no. I bought some speed paint, blood red. It's the exact same thing that's in the pen. It's just a different application. So, no, I did not pop the pen open and take it out of the pen, because I might use the pen for other things. For instance, like, I've been looking for a color to do for my, my Brobots, for my Mechanicus theme, and speed paint on white with red looks like it would probably be a really good color. It doesn't turn pink, and this is what speed paint is meant for. It's supposed to go on white, and it doesn't turn pink, which is the biggest pro in it. And it's a bright red, and I like that. I like that. You can kind of almost add a little bit of You could probably do a different metallic color underneath. Actually, let's test something right now. I need my lead belcher, because if I do a metallic undercoat of this, what will this be like? Why am I not doing this on the other? That's fine. I'm going to strip both these minis eventually again. These are Horse Heresy minis, by the way. So they are the practice minis to, like, figure out how I want to try doing something and other stuff. Did I just use air lead belcher? No, I didn't. Okay, let's let that dry. But no, I had ordered some I ordered that. Actually, I ordered it 2 days ago and it arrived yesterday. So I was very happy to see it yesterday. I did also get this ruby red, and it's very, very pink. Honestly, again, you could do the exact same thing. Wash it with red. It comes out red. Hence, this cape. This is washed ruby red. This is ruby red metallic. That's just the basic metallic. And then this is washed. Or it's not washed. It's painted with speed paint, and you can't sell it. It dims it more than the copper, though. So that's why I don't use that. Oh, speaking of, I have copper on this brush. That is definitely a leather glove. I need to switch brushes. And I don't need this like that. There we go. I'm gonna just kind of be lazy about this. Just because I know I'm gonna have to go back and paint this anyways. What's up, Joe? I'm just trying to get up under all this. Now, it does have the fist thing. That's gonna be a leather glove. What else do I have here? There we go. I'll paint the inside of that later. We'll just hit this right now. Just be safe. Okay. That's that. Moving on to the next piece. That fucks off. Perfect. Perfect. I'll tell you what. I found for the TTS game later today, the Combat Patrol game, I found the Combat Patrol for Tabletop Simulator, and it has almost all the Combat Patrols there's been. The only one it does not have, and I'm kind of disappointed in, is the Death Corps of Krieg one. Now, the one that I am happy to see in there is the Death Watch Combat Patrol, which hasn't been around for some time. In all honesty, I really wish I would have picked it up when I saw it, because I remember seeing it on sale on Amazon, and I was like, oh, I should buy that. Death Watch are kind of cool, but that's before I actually started collecting Death Watch. But I'm hoping that the start collecting box that'll be out here real soon, the 2 kill teams and the 1 vehicle, that might be a start collecting box itself. Although that kind of is a touch shitty because it has no character. But I digress. All right, next. And I do kind of jump around on the trim color on these. Some of the copper will stay. We've switched to gold, some silver. It's very much just kind of winging it. Dude, the red pops so much better than I expected, man. Especially for the simple way that I do it. Honestly, the first way I like looked it up on how to do it, it was like, here's 6 steps, and I'm like, I'm not doing 6 steps. I don't have half of that shit. So I knew when I saw that, I'm like, I'm gonna have to figure out how the fuck I'm going to be able to do this with the paints that I have. And I was really happy to be able to figure out a way to do it. The copper undercoat is from the video that I watched, but other than that, everything else is the exact same. I need to turn chat back on. Oh my god, you guys have been gone this entire time. There we go. So I've been really happy with how that's turned out. Morning, Zardak. Zard? I'm just gonna call you Zard. I've called you Zarduk multiple times, and that's not correct. A shoulder trim, it feels like it makes sense to lower retrospective. Corsair. Yeah, that's the whole point. I've almost just wanted to leave like an ultramarine piece of armor. Just like it has an ultramarine leg. But I feel like that would be a little too much. Maybe like you see a blood angel hit somewhere or something. I don't know. I don't know yet. I would love to do something like that as like a little joke, a little goof. But it would also stand out extremely. Gotta go hang out with friends. Well, the Combat Patrol game's not gonna be till later. Zara is fine. Okay. Medic. We're doing random combat patrols. Well, so they're in an urban environment. Not only that, I'm gonna have Iron Warriors, so there might be some defeated. Actually, hold on. Where's my Iron Warrior? My one Iron Warrior. There is an Imperial Fist head on there, an Imperial Piss Marine. But yeah, like in like 5 hours, we're gonna be doing a combat patrol versus game. 2 random combat patrols, and we're gonna play it on like a board that we make as well. So that'll be fun. I am looking forward to that. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to play another game of 40K before we started planting this year, and we're not that close, to be honest. We might be able to sneak in another one, but if we can't, then that's fine. And if we want to continue to do the random combat patrol games, we could absolutely sneak in another one next week. I want to learn the game more, especially getting close to 11th edition. Learning 10th will help because it'll give me the basics, and that's what like a lot of the things I'm missing is I'm forgetting to do something, or like when I played my World Eaters, I literally forgot to shoot you guys on multiple occasions, and it kind of led to me losing that game, especially when I was forgetting to shoot with a Land Raider. That's kind of important. I'm just gonna be a little lazy and paint everything copper. It's just easier to do it that way. I will say I did take the captain's head. Let's see if my camera will focus on it. You son of a bitch. You focus. You focus on that head. Almost. So he's got like the eye patch and all and the little smug smile. I'll use that for a sergeant's head. I don't know why, but when I'm putting on this copper, I do see a lot more orange than I would ever realize. Some of these arms need to be black. Oh, shit. I'll determine that. And by random. If I remember correctly, these are the smoke grenade throwing arms. Just hit this. Being dirty with it. Because I can just do touch-up stuff later. And knock that off. Get that put together. The funny thing is, as I was priming all these, I'm all like, should I just go ahead and start priming my Chaos Marines, my Red Corsair Marines, my Red Corsair Terminators? And then I'm like, nah. That. This is like the equivalent of just dry brushing it. I mean, it really is. Just dry brushing it like we do with our World Eaters. Just dry brushing it the solid trim color. Just so I don't have to paint trim for 4 hours. Okay, why is this not going down smoothly? Huh, I've never seen that version of a arm for power armor. That's strange. I do like the power pistol. The fat pistol. I do kind of like it. It's goofy. I know it's the one pattern. Tactical Marines is what their bolter design and everything is from. And I do love that design. We're actually going to leave this one black. And all of this. That's good. Here's the smoke throwing arm. I have no idea how I'm going to do this smoke effect. The smoke effect's difficult to do, possibly. It's also concerning, just because I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do it yet. You're not a fan of the red Corsair upgrades? You mean just a shoulder swap? That's all it is. It's a shoulder swap. I don't like the Iron Warriors upgrades. This is live? Yeah. Yes, it is. I don't like the red Corsairs upgrades. Actually, I really don't. These are the red Corsairs themselves. But I don't like the Iron Warriors upgrade sprue. All it is a Thunder Hammer, and if you want a Thunder Hammer, just get like the just have extra bits. There's plenty of stuff that comes with Thunder Hammers. Just one-handed Thunder Hammers. That one can stay black. I am just basically lightly dry brushing this. Let's see. Let's push all these out of the way, because that's all those stuff that we've painted red. Oh, let's test this out real quick. Is your fifth main and fifth? Cadians are the best. I don't know. The Black Templars have a really good upgrade sprue too. And don't forget about the Dark Angel's little homie that comes with its upgrade sprue. I do like the Dark Angel's upgrade sprue. The little homie that comes with. This is everything. This is all from the Dark Angel's upgrade sprue, if I remember correctly. Let's see how the yeah, see how I like how it's like a white, it's, how do I say this? The red is almost chalky white, and I really love that color, especially if I'm going to do Mechanicus. That's the way I'm going to do my Mechanicus. My Brobots are getting that. That's the paint job they're getting. Yes, I do call them my Brobots. I will forever call them my Brobots. I don't know why I started it. Originally, those robots were supposed to be in a Mechanicus PC, and they're supposed to be holding up the GPU, and one was going to have a flamer pointed at it, like he was supposed to cut it out and take it, and they're like going to carry it off. I want to test to see what the speed paint looks like on a regular metallic, because I might do it that way too. Orange complements red, but a light metallic, aka lead belcher, might be different. And all I'm using right here is speed paint red. It's very strange. It's definitely like darker. It has darker spots than the copper. Because this is copper. No. This is this, which is ruby red, with the cover of blood red. This is lead belcher, and of course all these are copper. That's why it has an orange hue to it. And another spot that I missed. Such an easy paint job. Such a cool, easy thing to do. I'm so happy I was able to dumb it down for myself more than for anything, and share it. Ooh, let me make sure that went through. Yes, that has been. Let me make sure it did not double post to Facebook. I would really fucking not want that, because my private life and my YouTube stuff are separate. Okay. Everything did. Really glitter. So all it is just a metallic. It's just meant to be like a metallic red. That's all it is. And they do make metallic red paints, but I don't know if they go this bright. And if you do want to add a little bit more of a brightness to it, or like a little bit more sheen or a shine, you could touch it up with some gloss, and it would do so well. What's the Corsair steps? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are the Corsair steps? I'm gonna keep painting. You ask what, I don't understand what you mean. Paint corn berserkers in a similar red? Absolutely not. So this is the red I have been using. This is the incorrect color red, by the way. I did not notice that until like a little while ago. Where's Karn? Karn is the correct color of red. So that was kind of easy. Oh, get to the metallic red from black. Well, you first start out with your base paint. Then you spread whatever you want to. I use pro acrylic copper. Any copper color should work as long as it's an orange tint. Then afterwards, I hit it with speed paint blood red. And that's how you get. Actually, we'll quickly hit one of these real quick with speed paint blood red. Not only that, I do like watching it. Okay, so I need a couple drops of the speed paint blood red. What's up, table? Let me grab a different brush because I need a brush that has a tip on it instead of that thing. We'll use this GW brush. It's been good, table. It's been good. Then you're gonna expect spillover. This is very watery. Speed paint is, and it's gonna have extra. So the nice thing is, if it gets put onto areas that are black, you can't even tell. That is the nice thing about speed paint. It's really meant to go over white minis, and it's what a lot of people, I don't know if it's what a lot of people do for slap chop, but it's what a lot of people do for quick easy minis. And honestly, in the video idea of like painting a mini in a minute, I would probably use speed paints to do it. And I still have to think of that idea. See, because look, I put black paint right there, and I put red over the top of it. You don't even see the red, which is kind of concerning because that needs to be red. So let's smash it with some copper real quick. And see, that's where you get the red metallic. Again, a touch of gloss would absolutely help. How are the Creed going? I mean, they're coming. They're coming along. I got this stuff yesterday and I wanted to test it out. So I was like, I must quickly do this real quick. So yeah, no, I don't know. I'm going to bounce around a lot. It breaks up the monotony, especially batch painting like I have been doing lately. Batch painting's a bitch. So let's take the final look at these. Silver isn't the good undertone. I'm just going to keep it white because the silver darkens it quite a bit. It turns it almost maroon color. And I want it to be the brighter red for sure. Absolutely for sure. That's why we have those test bed minis. I would highly recommend getting a couple minis that are kind of 40K-ish. I use this one, and where's the other guy? Here he is. I use these two. These are Horse Heresy minis. They come together in a pair. This is a Praetor, whatever the fuck it is, in Cataphractii Terminator armor. And then this is a Chaplain in the Horse Heresy. So that's the reason why their armor's different, but pretty much it's the exact same designs. Also, they have some dope-ass armor. So, I see a spot that I've missed. Oh, I haven't even painted up here yet. Let's just go ahead and hit all this. Hit the front. Peel that off. I need more paint. Sometimes it's cool to just have neat minis. Yeah. And like I said, I mean, honestly, you really should get a mini where you're like, okay, I want to try something new. If you want to try to experiment, you want to try something like that, get a mini to experiment with. Specifically like paint colors, paint schemes. Yeah, you might paint the mini. You might paint the mini 7 times over, again and again and again. But that's how I figured out. I mean, between painting on these minis, this is a piece of Tomb World terrain, and this is specific different types of stuff, different base paints underneath the red to try to do this metallic look. I mean, eventually, this is how I figured out how I am doing my red Corsairs metal. It took 2 days, 4-ish hours to try it this way, try it this way, try this over this, try this over this, try paints that are watered down, try paints that are not watered down. I experimented for like 2 days in total, and it's very much, it was very much worth it. Just because 1, it's fun to experiment with stuff, and 2, you end up with easier ways to try to do something that you saw. Okay. stream. What are you talking about? I told you I was gonna stream. Because I didn't fucking sleep last night. But that was intentional. Which does remind me, stream tomorrow. Or, yeah, today is Saturday. Stream tomorrow will be late. I do have a firefighter breakfast I am a part of. I'll be cooking. I'll be cooking on the breakfast skillet. The flat top that we have at the firehouse. You woke up like 5 minutes ago? I wish I woke up 5 minutes ago. I would have rather had some sleep. I'm gonna try taking melatonin again, but if it fucks it, the reason I don't take melatonin for sleep is because it will fuck me over. AKA, I will stay awake till 3 in the morning, and then I'll fall asleep at 3 in the morning, and I'll wake up at 3 in the afternoon. Which is not a good time. Insomnia fucking sucks. That's a thumb. Ah! Could save time with all the airbrush candy apple red over the metallic prime. Yeah, but not everything's gonna be red. So with red corsairs, you can leave chunks of armor black. Same thing with trim. You don't necessarily have to paint all your trim. This is one of my finished red corsairs. You see, like, there's a big chunk of black armor there. Obviously, his face mask was black. And it's normal to have black, non-trim colored painted pieces. So, and it also fits their color, their design. You feel like airbrush bronze would cover too much? Yeah, it would. So, airbrushing, I mean, if you're going to paint your whole mini red, but, like, there's still areas that I want to keep from being copper. So, they don't necessarily have to be that color. I'm just being kind of lazy with, like, the fist. That needs to stay black, but I'm not concerned. I'll just repaint over that. I'm just kind of being quick and fast and loose with the paint right now. Because I'm just trying to get all the red done right now. What's the base color scheme? We've been trying new bases. What's my basing scheme? What are you talking base paint or basing minis? You gotta be specific here. And it's not that sweet yet. Actually, it depends. It depends on which minis I use. Lately, I've been using AK stuff, which was for roads, concrete, and stuff. Which is if I get some of the 3D prints that I'm looking at, the STL files for it, which is I could not share sadly. I would. For legal reasons, I could not share it. But, for instance, the granules on this base is a Monument Hobbies base. Granules. I'm sorry, it's not Monument Hobbies. It's Huge Miniatures. This is AK Interactive Asphalt. I thought I used copper on some of these. Let me go to the BRB screen. I know I used copper on one of these. Anything that has like the road design has that. Oh, I know which one it is. I know what it is. I did use AK Terrain's concrete on this because I wanted it to be chunks of concrete, and this is asphalt. Other than that, I mean, like, these guys, they're in Strickland mud. Is it Strickland? Here, I'll show you what it is. It's Sterling mud. And what you do to make the footprints look like they're covered in mud is you'll put it in while it's still wet and let it harden around it. So it looks like they're like actually standing in mud. That is something I discovered by accident. A little bit of impatience and an oopsie made that discovery. Because I thought my paint was dry when I started throwing it in there. Turns out it wasn't. Sometimes you'll have a problem with those actually wanting to stick to the base because of it, though. That one stays. That's been painted. Do this helmet. But yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about with the bases, because I'll throw this dude some free advertising. The bases I'm looking for are from where is it? I looked at this stuff earlier today. Yeah, here it is. Digital basing. I'm sorry, epic basing. They have really good, like, if you have a 3D printer, if you don't, they do sell regular basing things. But, like, they have battlefield obstacles, which is perfect for Krieg. They have, like, chunks of concrete, which would be more perfect for this, what we're doing right now. Yeah, the battlefield stuff's definitely going to be for the Krieg. What all do they have? Urban. Okay, that's not urban. That's just Ruin City. Now, the digital downloads STLs, which are these, are like, I'll show you the one that I'm getting, the first one I'm getting, and then more I'll get later. This is one I'll get later. Oh, you motherfucker. You're gonna make me look through all these, aren't you? No. No. This would be really good for sororitists and or Black Templars. Definitely. What's up, Seti? Here's the one I'm getting. This is specifically the one that I'll be picking up as soon as I can, because I'll plan on throwing these into the roadways that I build, or like have the little like drainage part, like everything like that, and then throw these up on the mini so it looks like it's a broken up roadway and stuff. It'll add some more flavor to basing, definitely. And it's 30 STLs. So here's all of your 30. So, I mean, free advertising to this dude, but this dude wants to sell. If he's willing to sell, I'd support someone who wants to put in the hard work, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I can't do that shit, so... All right, quick copper head painted. Yeah. We'll leave the armor pauldron black. I'm just gonna have to repaint the hand part black, like the palm area. I still have no idea how the fuck I'm painting the smoke. I'll probably need to look it up. Okay, hold on. I got to itch something on my back. Anybody working on anything this Saturday? Anybody expecting new miniatures this Saturday? What? Wait a second. Wait a second. Isn't there releases coming out this week? Oh, this is Battlefield stuff. Oh, I thought this was actually... Okay, so this is just breaking down terrain and cover stuff. Okay. What was last week's pre-order for Sunday? Did they show anything off? Not latest. Yeah, give me latest news. Oh, it's the Custodes bullshittery. Yeah, that's fucking lame. You're working on your YouTube channel? Well, everyone does that all the time. Ooh. I'll tell you what I have to do. I have to learn a better editing process, to be honest. I like to be very hands-off on editing because I just don't like editing. The streaming and being entertaining, I can do decently. And when I say decently, I mean very, very, very meh. Especially like when I just like get quiet, especially when I'm like doing freehand Friday stuff. AKA just freehanding in general. I'll get quiet because I want to focus and make it look good. Are the Custodes decent jump packs? Wings for Vanguard vets? When they come out? They'd probably be a touch big. Honestly. They'd probably be a touch bigger. Okay, let's flip this over. You done 5 of those boxes for sale? There's a sword. Jesus Christ. Don't be a scalper. Don't you dare. We have no respect for scalpers here. That was the very first video. That was one of the videos that blew up on my channel, was me bitching about scalpers. Oh, okay. Okay. As long as you're not like one of those people that just scalp fucking Warhammer. Those people are scum. It's also like the people who scout Pokemon cards. Like, bro, that shit's for children. You could say the same thing about Warhammer, but still. Okay, I should have enough copper. Hopefully I don't need to get more. Yeah, no, the YouTube stuff's been really fun. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing all the YouTube stuff that I have so far. And... oh, this is the other shoulder. Oh, okay. I need to get the black paint. Ah. Black paint. There it is. It's not even the black paint I'm going to use. Where's my black primer? That is airbrush thinner. Where's my black primer? There it is. A little too thick. You know what? Let's set that there and remember what we need to use that for. That one we won't paint. This one will do just the helmet, like the top piece of the helmet. That. Don't tell me you got 6 Ultramarine players. Perfect. It's not perfect, but I can do touch-up stuff later. And this one will stay black up top. That one's done. Do we have any black power packs? We don't. We'll leave this one black. I'll have to paint metal and stuff. Ah! Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That felt... Alright, let me see if I can find it. I found it. The floor did not take it away from me. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of copper. What do you guys fight? Oh no, space furries! No, it didn't break. It just fell. 1K of Blood Angels, 1K of Black Templar. The other guy's 3K of Ultramarines and 3K Custodes. Ah. Let's quickly just hit this. I do have something that I want to try out, not necessarily with these minis, but like doing quick, easy, like little hits of battle damage. I do have something that I want to try with that. I guess I could. You know what? I will try it with this. So I've been thinking of like a way to do battle damage. Dry brush would be perfect, but do like a very, 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 very light dry brush. So I'll probably snag a pauldron and hit it with that and see how that looks. Also, it'd be very easy to fix. Okay, that is a helmetless face. This one will just do half. Let me hit this to go back to being black. And then we'll try the thing. But that is awesome. I'm so happy to have all this stuff done. I thought you were an Imperial Piss fan. Table. Okay. Are you a gay knight? Because you wear that shit with pride. What was I gonna look at? I was gonna look at something real quick on my phone while we let this stuff dry. Because if you throw the speed paint on it too fast, it'll fuck it up. Oh, I wanted to put my phone on the charger. That's what I wanted to do. I forgot to do that last night, and it has no fucking battery because of it. Okay, so let's quickly hit it. Painted vehicles with dark angels. Like, no yellow army. Alright. Why does it seem so much waterier than it was to start with? Two red corsairs armies. I will say the color scheme is very easy. Oh, I don't know why the fuck I'm not doing this right now. Well, see, that's the problem. My true favorite chapter, because I really don't have a favorite chapter. Deathwatch is my mainstay, brother. Just because I love, like, the kit bash, always being able to, like, take aspects of different armies and stuff. It's very cool. If you want to be very specific and say my favorite Legion, it's World Eaters. And when they put out like a Deathwatch army that's specifically Deathwatch, other than just playing Space Marines but with Deathwatch Pauldrons, I'll be so happy. I'll be so fucking happy when that happens. But yeah, no, brother, I'm all about that 12th Legion. Hold on a second. I'm pretty sure it's 12th. It's either 12 or 13th. It's 13th. I'm sorry. Uh, I like the Contemptor Dreadnought from the Horus Heresy design. I'm probably gonna build this as a Contemptor. But Khorne's always been my favorite, personally. Okay, let's use this because I want to do like some like little skiffs of battle damage, like little scrapes, little cuts. So I want something that'll almost be dry brush like. I really shouldn't be grabbing a brush by the bristles. Okay, let me get a little bit more paint on this. Oh yeah, you can see that. You can see like the little sparkles of metallic. Okay, that does work. Good, good, fuck yeah. Competitions with Lords of Change and Vortex Beast. Nice. So I have a few minis that are like my best minis I ever painted. I know a lot of people like this one, which is the Apothecary Biologist. It's my Apothecary. Nothing's chapter specific because if you have this on his one shoulder and that on his other, you can run him with any other chapters. They have twin chapter masters. Do you not remember me talking about this? Obviously, my Judiciar Kit Bash that I love so much. I've yet to see anyone, like, before doing this. Personally, I haven't seen anyone use the Bone Sword. The Bone Sword is taller than a Space Marine, so. The Lieutenant with Combi Weapon is also one of my favorite Marines. But this one is one of my best paint jobs, definitely. It's just one of my best paint jobs because this is all freehand. And who has the best lightning? I guess this one's not necessarily the best, but the lightning effects on the kill team that I've been doing have been really good. Like this lightning effect, it looks so good. I don't like doing GW's lightning where it's all really tiny and small. I like doing this where you can see it traveling through the armor. I've painted Angron, obviously. I don't know of anything else. But then, yeah, you got all of the ones. Oh. Your Magnus placed forward. Nice. Nice. Nice, guys. I got a list now. Oh my god! That reminds me. Okay, so I've been awake. Obviously, I didn't sleep last night. I was sitting at my computer desk, and right behind my furthest left monitor is a window, and I was just sitting here like not sure what to do, and all of a sudden I looked up into the night sky and I saw this big flash of blue green light, and I watched an asteroid. Well, technically it's a meteor, whatever the fuck it is. I watched it break up about 40 feet in the sky. I watched it break up and burn out 40 feet outside of my window. That was wild because it took away the night sky. That's how bright it was. It was very odd. I was just all like, I was just chilling and I looked out my window and saw it happen. I'm like, oh my god. I was actually pretty cool. I was pretty hyped to see it. Lord Enchants? Nice. I'm not that good of a painter. I'm not that good to win. Not only that, that means I would actually have to go, like, talk to people. Nah, brother. I only talk to random people on the internet. It's wild. The blue-green color was just like out of nowhere. Which I mean, I think that means it was a metallic comet. Or comet. It was a metallic asteroid, meteor, whatever. It was just me chilling, kind of like, oh, what should I paint for this morning? I was thinking about stuff to do this morning, and yeah, I saw the comet, and I'm all like, oh, that's so fucking cool. I keep calling it a comet. It's a meteor and or asteroid, a falling star. There you go. More people would probably know that. Non-metallic. Shut the fuck up. Where is my red color? There it is. Non-metallic. Shut the fuck up. So stupid. Let's flip that over for ease of access. Fuck yeah, bro. Looks so clean. Pink hands. Shut the fuck up. Your Imperial piss boys couldn't fight their way out of a piss-filled paper bag. A texture roller with Zerg meets broken concrete. I've had some interest in texture rollers, but I've never actually just like bought them. Shut the fuck up. Oh, such a deep cherry red. That is the best way to describe this, is a cherry metallic red. I haven't started using clay, but I know clay does really good for bases, like doing base work and stuff. Clay and corkboard are what people usually use. I need more red paint. Dude, I am going through so much of this blood red paint. I'm gonna need to get another dropper of it. Hold on. Oh, I missed the spot. It's so dumb. Set that there. Run this. Oh, so good. It looks so good and so clean. Way better than I ever expected. I'll be totally honest, when I was like getting ready to do the red corsairs after I bought the box, I was searching for ways to do this paint job. Never thought it would look this good. In all honesty. Never thought it would look this good. It's raining again. I kind of wish we had some of that right now. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. It looks so good. It looks so good. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to have all 10 of these done and then realize I gotta paint 10 more because, one, I built both sergeants, so I can't just run it as a team of 10. I gotta run it as 2 teams of 5. But it's still dope. Which means I gotta spend like another 80-ish dollars. I imagine I can find them for 40 a piece if I'm lucky. Discount dealers are everywhere. Not only that, there are probably some floating around on Miniswap. Just because they might have only wanted some bits from them. Which I totally understand, because the chain axes... Oh, they look so good. The chain axes without chaosification on them are fire. Now it'll just be more red corsairs. I'm not gonna jump on them right now. I've still got to get my other birthday present for myself, which the first one will be here the day before my birthday, which is perfect. That means we can be building the Krieg Siege platoon on my birthday for the birthday stream. But like the other thing is the Catan Demon Engine, which is the World Eaters Demon Engine, where it's Lord of Skulls, but it's on legs. It's so cool. It's so cool and dope. And like, I'm 50-50 on whether or not to just buy a recast because it's $200 fucking dollars. And I'm already gonna deal with resin no matter what. So do I save $100 and just buy the resin? And it's more or less just my decision on whether or not I want to do it or not. Because I could really give less of a fuck if I give GW money or not. If I don't give GW money and it turns out to be worth it, then that's totally fine. But if I give GW money and it still turns out to be worth it, it's also totally fine. Oh, I did forget to show the power sword color scheme that I do. So I do my power swords very specific. I paint them with my fingers. I shit you not, I do paint these power swords with my fingers. But it's a really watered down kind of deal. But imagine if it breaks. Yeah, it's in resin no matter what. And that's where I'm 50-50 on is, do I just get it so I can have like the official version, or do I save $100 and spend it on something else? And that's really what it comes down to is, what would I rather spend an extra $100 on? What else could I get for $100? That's really what it is. I don't need two. I just want one. Because it's really fucking cool. Can we, like, stop painting this pink? There we go. Oh, that's my alarm. That's fine. I don't have to be outside till 8. We got another hour. That means we've been streaming for, like, 2 hours almost. Oh, an hour and 30. Okay. I don't want the Red Corsair Combat Patrol. There's a reason why. I think it's really lame. I do plan on doing a Combat Patrol 24-hour stream at some point, but that's a dono goal for chat. That is... That is something that I will, like... I'll decide on 4, and I'll let chat choose out of the final 4. No, I get to choose 4, and you guys get to choose out of the 4. That's how it's gonna go. Because I want to be able to actually like what I'm getting. Where the fuck did that just go? Three and 3 battle forces. Jesus Christ, bro. I need more paint. I do need to still get Blackheart. But it's... I mean, I was able to find Titus for 70. I'll probably be able to find Blackheart for 70. And I do need to get Titus still. I have Lieutenant Titus. I need other Titus. Captain Titus. I mean, this is an easy way to do it, but I would highly recommend at least 2 bottles of this, especially if you have to do a rhino. Probably just a whole bottle for the 2 rhinos that you have to do. 2 or 3, however many of those chaos rhinos you have because of that. I will say, for the combat patrol 24-hour deal, I will include the Night Lord's box. That does not include freehanding the Night Lord's box. Okay, it'll take 24 hours just to do the freehand. Fuck! No, that was copper. Damn it. Okay, set this aside because it still needs to be finished. The nice thing is with this the speed paint, if you spill into the areas with black, you can't even see it. What's up, just Lilith's? Yeah, your chat's not showing up on screen. I do apologize. I don't know why Twitch doesn't want to intermingle with YouTube chat. So I can see it though. I can see you. With your first figures. Well, don't let me not show mine. This is the very first mini I ever painted. I would highly recommend having fun with that more than anything. Plague Marines? I started with Ultramarines. And then I have some of the best minis I've ever painted on my desk currently. This is something we did freehand and everything. Also, what's up, Auga Fitzler? So, yeah. I do hope to get the Twitch stuff set up properly. I haven't used Twitch in a very long time, and the whole chat on screen thing, I finally got YouTube to do it, so I'm hoping to get that done. So, I am just killing time for this before a short day of work. And we're going to play a game of Combat Patrol, chat versus Rhino. Hopefully both chats, but everything like that. Hey, I went off of box art, okay? Don't you throw shade at me. I did box art because I didn't know what the fuck to do. Also, I was playing Space Marine 2. You cut me some slack. I was playing a lot of Space Marine 2, and then I started buying minis. But the red corsairs have been super dope, and I've been painting. Oh, table! You reminded me! You played on Tabletop Simulator? You played a bunch of armies? Yeah. Yep, that's what we're going to do this afternoon. Table, you did remind me. If you are out there and you want to do what I'm doing, these are the perfect chain axes for a loyalist Space Marine, aka a loyalist red hand. That's my kit bashed character. This is a red hand. And the handprint, I do have the lore behind the handprint. The handprint is like from your first battle, and it's your sergeant slapping your shoulder, so it doesn't have to be centered. That's because it's a stamp kit thing and it's a bitch to do. Death Guard was one of your faves. I understand it. I kind of want Death Guard, but I don't want to start it yet. It's like a 50-50 toss-up right now. When and if and when I start it. It's mostly when. I need to hit that with copper again. I don't know why, but the lighter... Okay. That turned it pink. Show it. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. 3 drops. Because you reminded me of the Chapter Master. So the Chapter Master for the red hands will have 2 dual-wielded chain axes. Because World Eaters are my favorite. And there's supposed to be an accidental successor chapter of World Eaters. Caw found a random gene seed and said, yep, we'll use this, and like was dicking around with it. He did not know it was World Eaters gene seed. But all the World Eaters are just hyper aggressive. I'm working on my red corsairs. We have some red corsairs we worked on, some Krieg, there's some Iron Warriors in the background that are Horus Heresy designed, so... But we're doing our red metallic. Shut the fuck up. It's not pink. Okay, you piss marine lover. You piss boy. Ah, fuck. No, I gotta keep it off of... That stays. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, so... This helmet's gonna be all red. Oops. Perfect. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get all these done this morning before I go to work. I love it. Those are already done. Those are done. I will also state, if you are newer to the hobby, get you some blue tack. This is the best paint handle. It's malleable. It's great. Honestly, what other Space Marines have this metallic look known for them? You know what? Better Twitch chatter than the last one that I remember. When I was like trying to figure out the streaming very early in the streaming that I started on. Oh, I'm sorry, my teeth. That I just breathed through my teeth. Very early when I was trying to figure out streaming and everything, I had somebody on Twitch just go, they just said, Jew, question mark? I'm like, all right, what the fuck is this? That was the last time I streamed on Twitch for a bit there. Because I don't know, everything just seems so wild. Also, terrible intro. Terrible be like, join someone's stream who doesn't show their face or anything, and then just be like, Jew? Okay, so I know Alpha Legion are, and I've already got an idea for that. Alpha Legion would be perfect. The color, already have it. Magic Blue, I'd have to get the speed paint version of it instead of using the marker, because the marker rubs it off. Putting that on a metallic is perfect. Putting that on a lighter metallic, so you'd probably want to go with... Where's it at? I know I used it. Polished something. Polished silver. Oh, I have to set up stream elements for Twitch and everything, too. Damn it! That's probably the reason why it doesn't work on chat. It's not wanting to do the chat stuff. I'll dick with it before the stream later today. I need more red paint. I must have more. Two droplets will be plenty. Okay, so can hit all of this. Hit the hands, hit this. To touch up stuff later. And when I mean later, I mean probably on Sunday. Actually, it won't be on Sunday. It'll probably be on Monday. And or probably do some stuff off screen. I don't have to stream everything. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. That is all of our red Corsair base color done. Fuck yeah. Are you talking about Stockman? Going with the story. I don't remember what story you're talking about. Oh goodness. I'm so happy to have all those red Corsairs done. At least all the base colors. And then, like, obviously, doing a null oil definitely helps, but I'll get all the red Corsair bits together. That's not a red Corsair. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I gotta paint the backside of this man's head. This is not the brush I want to use for that. Oh, the Jew story? Oh. Hey, man, Twitch is weird. Twitch can be weird sometimes. But if you're here in Twitch watching me, you're not. Okay, so that'll be everything for this morning. We will be playing random combat patrols. Chat versus Rhino again. The current scoreboard is chat is up by 2 victories. To my... Fuck, is it 5-2 or 3-2? Is it... I've won 2, so that means you guys have won 5. You guys have won 5? You guys did stomp me in the last one. Gene Stealer Colts were not the play. They were not the play, so... let me think of anything else. Yes, we'll do that today. Later today. That's not what I wanted to go to. Anything else I gotta think of before we end stream? I'm not quite sure when that stream will start later today. Probably closer to 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'll probably say closer to 12:30 because I'll need to eat beforehand because we're probably going to play a combat patrol for fucking, what? 1,000-point game takes us sometimes 7 hours to do, especially when you guys have to figure out what you're gonna do and stuff. That, and I will also try to get Twitch chat mixed in and mingled in with everything, so Twitch, you guys can talk back and forth. You'll have some delay, but hopefully it'll be better than that. Anything else? Anything else? Tomorrow we'll play Thank Goodness You're Here for all you Brits. That's basically a game where you guys live. And then we'll play the London Simulator, where you stab each other with knives. And that will be the secondary game that we'll play tomorrow. You think you're going to have to be a commander? Well, we shall see. Again, we have the Discord. If you want to be a part of the game in the Discord, go there. We have Twitch. It should be in the description somewhere. I don't remember. I don't remember. There's got to be. If not, you can find it through my YouTube, which I know is linked. Man, I really have to go over my Twitch channel again. Yeah, if you go through my YouTube, you can find it and everything like that. Okay, anything else? Anything else? That should be all set. How to get Twitch streaming and YouTube streaming working. I multi-stream, but it's just, this is like the second time I've actually multi-streamed properly to actual people. You don't have TTS part on Discord. Play the part in TTS game. Yes, that is true. TTS game is for everyone. You can type in chat and I can make you guys like co-mingle, basically, is what I can do. It is for everyone. For example, I'll quickly throw up the Discord. Come on, Discord, open up. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I gotta... Yeah, I knew it was gonna open right to the thing. There we go. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. Chaos cultists. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Let's see where it is. This is the TTS command room. Obviously, they were gloating after their last victory. You can private stuff, so I can't see it as well. Then, like, I'll show the top-down view, and you guys could draw stuff out if you want to. That's the reason why we use this stuff. I am good. I'm getting ready to end stream, though. I'm getting ready to end stream, brother, on Twitch chat. That's all right. We're gonna stream later today. We're gonna play Combat Patrol, chat versus Rhino. It's a versus game. It's something we usually do with 1,000-point lists, but we are not doing it with the 1,000-point list just because we didn't build one last week. So, yeah, you could follow and stop by that stream then. I have a YouTube channel. I also stream on it. We're multi-streaming and everything. Anything else I need to cover before I leave? I don't think so. So, check that out in... What time is it? I'll tell you how many hours. Probably 5.5 hours ish. We'll play that because I just got to go help out and do chores this morning, and that's all I can think of. So wherever you are in the world, have a good day, evening, and or night, and I will see you guys later today.